Hey everybody, so several years ago, one of our middle schoolers at Grace asked me the most amazing question. And this question was amazing because it was completely sincere in a way that only a middle schooler can be. And it was amazing because it was born out of this middle schooler's total obsession with superheroes. This young man comes to me after church one day and says, "Pastor Matt, look, if God can do anything, why doesn't he just take a bunch of humans, make them superheroes, and then those superheroes can keep us in line, make sure that we're doing what we're supposed to do, and we won't have any more problems. People will stop sinning, they'll stop treating each other badly because we'll have superheroes to keep us in line." In other words, why does God make it so complicated? It's not that complicated. God, it's simple. If you want us to stop sinning, just give us superheroes who will keep us in line. Well, and maybe you're actually sitting here right now and you're thinking, I think that middle schooler was onto something. Like, we might be in a lot better shape as a human race if we just had some superheroes to help us. Well, I bring up this question today because the church that Paul was writing to in this letter, the church in Rome, they were actually arguing about something along the same lines. See, this church was made up of basically two groups of people, Jews and non-Jews that were called Gentiles. And they were arguing about the role that the law played in this new relationship they had with God. And they were arguing about the role the law played in who they were going to be as a new community that all followed Jesus. You see, for centuries, the Jews, ever since Moses climbed up on Mount Sinai that very first time and got the first set of laws from God written on stone tablets, for centuries, the Jews had been incorporating the practice of law and the practice of circumcision in their relationship with God. And they were arguing that the Gentiles, these non-Jews, to be a Christian and to be a part of this new church, had to begin practicing those same laws and those same circumcisions. And as you can see, the Gentiles were like, whoa, I don't think that's part of the deal. And so they were arguing about it, and they were asking Paul about it, and Paul is addressing this in this section of the letter. Overall, what Paul is getting at in this section, Romans 2:12 through Romans 3:20, is way bigger than a discussion about law. What Paul is getting at is something absolutely crucial to helping us understand the good news that is Jesus Christ. And here's what it is. Paul's main point in this section is this. Look, we're separated from God. We ignored God. We made good things God things. What God intended and created was destroyed. We're separated from God, and we're left with complete chaos or the rule of law. And neither of them work in getting us back to where we want to be as a human race. We're separated from God. We have complete chaos. We lose God, that is a recognized source of truth, an agreed upon fixed point of reference for humanity. And now all of a sudden we all become our own fixed point of references. We all become our own sources of truth. We have 7.8 billion ideas for what's right and true, and that's total chaos. We're left with chaos, and chaos doesn't work. Well, the other option is maybe we can get back to where we want to be as a species with law. Maybe the right set of rules and the right set of laws will get us back to being in perfect community, where we're living in harmony with each other. And Paul says, look, the law doesn't work either. So here's the section overall. And this is what you're looking at today. Option A is chaos apart from God. Chaos doesn't work. Apart from God, option B is law. Let's follow laws to get back into righteous community with each other. That doesn't work either. And ultimately, Paul is taking us through this to help us realize that we need option C. We are in desperate need of option C because option A, chaos, and option B, law, doesn't work to get us back to where we want to be as a people. And as soon as this section is over, Paul is going to introduce Jesus as option C, and he's going to explain how Jesus is the option C that we're desperate for. But in this section, option A doesn't work, option B doesn't work. Let's really wrap our minds around the mess we are in as a humanity apart from God, so we can be prepared to receive the solution, the option C, that is Jesus, and that comes next. I love you guys. Lean in. This stuff is so important. See you soon.